How to get into money flow state in minutes. Imagine being able to shift your entire financial mindset in just a few moments, cutting through the overwhelming confusion that so many people struggle with every single day. If you've ever felt stuck, scrolling through your bank app with anxiety, wondering where all your money went or how to even start building wealth, you're not alone. The struggle is real, and the frustration is heavy. Many out there drown in debt or feel paralyzed by financial decisions that seem too complex to tackle. But here's the truth, breaking into a money flow state quickly isn't magic, it's a skill, and you can learn it right now. Most financial advice sounds like a marathon, requiring years of discipline and endless sacrifice. But what if you could flip that script? What if a simple, strategic set of habits could unlock focus, clarity, and action in just minutes? The impact? You stop wasting hours feeling stuck and start making confident moves toward real financial freedom. This isn't just about budgeting or saving, it's about rewiring your brain to think like the wealthy and disciplined. It's about mastering your money psychology and cultivating habits that stick, without the burnout or confusion. And look, this method isn't theory. It's rooted in tested psychology and proven techniques, backed by research showing that focus bursts and clear intention can boost productivity by over 80%. It's what top athletes, CEOs, and financial experts use to dominate their fields. You're about to tap into that power, shaping your personal finance journey with ease and confidence. No fluff, no jargon, just real, actionable steps designed for everyday hustle. By the end of this, you'll discover how to break free from the cycle of overwhelm, tap into your strongest money habits, and get into that money flow state faster than you ever thought possible. Ready to shift gears and take control? Let's dive in. Most people underestimate what they can do in just 10 minutes. That's where the magic starts. Set a timer, cut the noise, and pick one small money-related task. Maybe check your bank account, cancel a random subscription, or open that budgeting app you've been ignoring. That tiny window forces your brain to kick into gear. No overthinking, just action. And the truth is, most folks don't fail from lack of time, they fail from lack of clarity and structure. This trick changes that in minutes. It's like what we see in the movie Limitless. When Eddie takes the pill, everything sharpens, and he zones in with insane focus. That pill? In your world, it's the timer. And guess what? The moment you press start, your brain goes, "All right, let's get this done." You've now flipped the switch from chaos to control. That's how money habits are formed, in these micro moments of clarity. Want to build a powerful money mindset? Start there. There's something about racing against time that shuts down excuses. No one's asking for perfection. Just 10 minutes. It's simple psychology. When you compress your focus into a short burst, you lower resistance and spark momentum. That one small task, like logging every expense from yesterday, might lead to a bigger one. And when you repeat this ritual daily, you start to rewire your brain for personal finance success. Financial education doesn't always come from books, it comes from doing, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. Athletes warm up before a game. This is your financial warm-up. It preps your brain, calms your nerves, and gets your system into money mode. Just like in Breaking Bad, without the illegal stuff, where Walter plans every step, this is your first calculated move. And coming up next, you'll discover how to prime your brain with pure intention before your day even begins. Before the world floods in with chaos, take just 60 seconds to shut it out. Close your eyes, breathe deep, and see yourself crushing it financially. Picture logging into your account and smiling because you've got control. Imagine saying no to impulse spending and yes to financial freedom. Visualization isn't some woo-woo idea, it's mental rehearsal, and your brain can't tell the difference between what's real and what's imagined. That's where the edge comes in. Ever seen The Queen's Gambit? Beth doesn't just play chess on the board, she plays it in her mind before a single piece moves. That's you with money. Visualizing your goals trains your brain to believe they're possible. Want to build better money habits? Start by seeing yourself making smart decisions at the grocery store or confidently transferring money to savings every Friday. You're shaping your financial psychology before even taking action. The secret is, intention fuels attention. When you visualize with clarity, you don't just wish, you direct your actions. Say you're working toward paying off a $1,000 credit card. See the final payment. Hear the click as you hit submit. Feel the relief wash over you. That emotion wires your brain to chase that feeling again. And the more you rehearse success in your mind, the more natural it becomes in real life. That's how personal finance starts to feel automatic. Most people drift through the day reacting to life. But if you can start your morning with vision, you start leading. That's why Olympic athletes use visualization. It trains focus, sharpens response, and reduces doubt. In a world where scrolling is the new default, 60 seconds of intentional thought? That's revolutionary. And speaking of clarity, wait till you see what happens when you write your financial goals down in black and white. Clarity beats motivation every time. When you write down a money goal, something small, sharp, and doable, you give your brain a target. Not save more money, but save $50 by Friday. Not stop spending, but no takeout till Thursday. That shift turns vague dreams into actionable steps. It activates a loop in your mind that keeps whispering, "Let's hit this." That's how financial habits start stacking in your favor. Think of Moneyball, where it wasn't about hitting home runs, it was about getting on base. One clear move at a time. Writing your goal makes it real. Stuck in debt? Right, pay $100 toward my card this week. That alone creates urgency. And when you hit that small target, dopamine kicks in. That chemical rush isn't just about pleasure, it tells your brain, "Let's do that again." That's how consistency builds. Here's the kicker, people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. That's not just opinion, that's research. And it makes sense. Your mind is chaotic. Thoughts fly in and out all day. But when you capture an idea on paper, it stops floating, it lands. So grab a sticky note, your phone's notes app, or even a scrap of a receipt. Just write it. Don't overthink it. Start small, start fast. This simple trick is like setting your GPS before a road trip. You don't just drive and hope you end up somewhere nice, you plug in a destination. It doesn't mean the road will be perfect, but at least you know where you're headed. And now that your brain has a target locked in, let's clean up the path by removing the noise that's been stealing your focus and energy. Your brain isn't wired to multitask, especially when it comes to money. Notifications, tabs, texts, they chip away at your attention until you forget why you even opened your banking app in the first place. Want to boost your personal finance game? Start by killing one distraction. Mute your phone. Close those 11 tabs. Shut the door. Creating space is creating power. And that's how money habits start to breathe. It's the same move Tony Stark makes in Iron Man 3. He shuts out the world to rebuild in peace. When your space is cluttered, so is your mind. That clutter leads to rushed decisions, impulse buys, late payments, missed opportunities. But when you create silence, you create strategy. Instead of reacting, you start responding. That's where financial psychology kicks in, where you shift from chaos to control. Try this today. Before you look at your budget or touch your bank app, give yourself a 5-minute quiet zone. No Instagram. No emails. Just you and your money. You'll notice your thoughts become clearer and your decisions sharper. That moment of stillness? It's where the breakthroughs happen. This is the part most people skip, and that's why most people stay stuck. They never create room for focused action. Distraction steals wealth slowly. One quick scroll becomes an hour gone. One untracked expense becomes a $200 surprise. But once you eliminate just one distraction, you feel the shift instantly. And with that silence, comes space for the next move, the one that builds momentum and makes you feel like you're finally winning with your finances. Momentum is a cheat code in personal finance. When you do something small but powerful, like transferring $5 to savings or canceling that one app you forgot you were paying for, you trigger a feeling of progress. It's that tiny win that makes your brain go, "Damn, I'm actually doing this." You don't need a full transformation today. You just need one win. That's the foundation of strong money habits. It's the same psychology that makes the first heist in Ocean's 11 feel so satisfying. They start small, but each success fuels the next. You build momentum by stacking simple victories. Clean out your wallet. Toss receipts. Track one day's spending. None of it seems huge, but together, it's powerful. That dopamine hit from doing one thing right makes the next task easier. That's how you create a money flow state. Quick wins are your brain's favorite reward system. And they work across every income level. Whether you're making $20,000 or $200,000, that feeling of "I did something smart today" is addictive in the best way. You want to make money? Start by proving to yourself that you can control it. That proof builds identity. And identity fuels behavior. You're not just acting like someone good with money, you are becoming that person. This approach works because it's immediate. You don't need to read 5 books or listen to 8 podcasts before you act. Just cancel that unused subscription right now. Boom, done. That's a win. And guess what? That feeling makes your next step 10x easier. Speaking of making it easier, let's talk about how your environment either locks you in, or locks you out, of your financial rhythm. The vibe around you shapes your vibe inside. That's why the sounds you surround yourself with can either fuel focus or wreck it. Want to lock into your money habits fast? Set the scene. For some, it's chill lo-fi beats, ambient jazz, or even movie soundtracks. Yeah, Inception works. For others, pure silence hits harder. Whatever gets you dialed in, use it. Your environment matters more than motivation. It's like in Stranger Things when Max uses music to escape Vecna's grip. That one song? It anchors her, snaps her out of panic, and brings her back to herself. You can do the same with your money mindset. Build a playlist called Money Flow. Hit play when you check your budget, move cash, or map out goals. Your brain will start to associate that sound with focus and action. That's training your nervous system. Some days, silence might be your best asset. No distractions. No input. Just the calm before the clarity. Imagine sitting at your desk with no noise, no chaos, just you and your thoughts. That's when the big ideas come. Like, what if I put an extra $50 toward that loan this month? Or should I finally start investing in an index fund? These moments aren't random, they're crafted. You design the space for breakthroughs. And the more you repeat it, the faster your brain gets into the zone. Suddenly, budgeting doesn't feel boring. Reviewing your spending becomes peaceful. That vibe helps rewire your financial psychology. It's not about grinding, it's about grooving into a productive rhythm. And now that your mind is tuned in, let's align that internal frequency with something even deeper, a wisdom that transcends time. Sometimes the most powerful financial advice isn't from a finance guru, it's ancient. Proverbs 21 verse 5 hits different. The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. It's not just spiritual, it's strategic. Planning with diligence doesn't mean being rigid. It means showing up with intention, every day, even for 5 minutes. That kind of consistency? It stacks. It's how you turn good money habits into generational wealth. You ever watch The Pursuit of Happiness? Chris Gardner doesn't just hustle, he plans with faith. He moves with hope, even when broke. That's the combo, strategy plus belief. You might not be able to control everything in your financial life, but aligning with wisdom gives you clarity under pressure. Instead of chasing money, you start attracting opportunity because your decisions come from a grounded, focused place. And look, this isn't about religion. It's about rhythm. Spiritual alignment helps you make better choices because you're not acting from fear, but from values. So when you sit down to write that goal or cancel that subscription, you're not just saving money, you're honoring discipline. You're reminding yourself that abundance isn't about luck. It's about intention, patience, and trust in the process. This mindset shift is what separates people who stay stuck from those who rise. When you move with diligence, backed by timeless principles, even your smallest action carries weight. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to keep showing up. And now that your habits, thoughts, and energy are aligned, it's time to zoom out and see the full picture, from the very beginning. Remember how overwhelming it felt scrolling endlessly, stuck in that loop of doubt and confusion about your money? Now you're stepping out of that fog, building real momentum with financial education and habits that actually stick. You've learned how small, focused actions and powerful money mindset shifts can reshape your entire relationship with personal finance. This is the start of something huge, your path to control, clarity, and abundance. If you're ready to keep leveling up, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on tips that can transform your money game. Trust me, these insights are designed to help you make smarter moves, build lasting habits, and take real control of your financial future. This journey isn't just about numbers, it's about freedom and peace of mind. And if you want to go deeper, I've got something special for you: holistic health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. This isn't just another program. It's a step-by-step system that shows you exactly how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and maintain mental clarity under financial pressure. You'll get tools to balance your mind and money, unlocking a life where abundance flows naturally. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. It's your time. Check out the material in the pinned comment. Now, what's one small money habit you're going to commit to today? Drop a comment below and let's keep the momentum going. Your future self will thank you.